Hey, what's up everybody, my name is TrophyNet and welcome to Bioshock. A few days ago the Bioshock collection was released and I thought it a good opportunity to make a special kind of Let's Play series in all three of those games. I'm a huge fan of the franchise and I must have completed the original Bioshock I think about 6 times on any of the difficulties that were available. I think I did pretty much all of them. And I'm ready to do it again for you guys. Obviously this won't be a blind playthrough, but I'm hoping I can tell you guys a thing or two about the game that you wouldn't notice or realize on the first playthrough. So if you guys want to talk about the game and discuss the franchise in general, feel free to do so in the comment section below, and I'll pitch in wherever I can. Do keep things spoiler free though, so people who don't know the game can enjoy it to the fullest. I will keep spoilers to a minimum myself, because well, the story is a huge part of this series and kind of what makes it so great. I've been hesitating about which kind of playthrough I wanted to do and decided not to do anything too crazy to allow me to show you guys the game in its fullest. But there will be a lot of clobbering, I can promise you that. So with that said, let's head into the game. It's a new game, it also plays a tune if you go through the menu options, which is pretty cool I think. So, new game. I don't think I should change much about the brightness, maybe put it up a bit, because YouTube kind of puts that a lot darker. So let's go in that. I'm gonna go for hard, since I've played it a lot, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. And then watch me die a lot of times because of that. But hey, hard. Now the eggs are in the scramble. Ryan will be taking down Fontaine, or Fontaine will be taking down Ryan. But this game is amazing. I mean, I'm such a huge fan. 1960, so this is quite a bit in the past, over the mid-Atlantic in an airplane.
They told me, son, you're special. You were born to do great things. You know what?
To Jack with love from Mom and Dad, would you kindly not open? Until... And the plane goes down, so that's how this iconic game starts. Son, you're gonna do great things. We know our character is named called Jack. And the only thing we've seen aside from that is that the package he was holding said to not open it until a certain point. And we're drowning already. Because we crash landed in the mid-Atlantic, and that's someone's jewelry. And that's one of the blades, the rotors of the plane engine, and there's the rest of the plane. I've always found it a bit strange that the engine parts come after you're in the water. So look at that, the fires blocked everything off. You can see the rest of the plane here. And now we need to get out of here. Otherwise we're gonna get closed in by the fire. Not that you wouldn't be able to dive underneath it. So you can see the tail of the plane over there. And so it forces us down a certain path. And here we have the iconic lighthouse. The start of our adventure. While the plane is slowly going under. So there's something here as well. I'm gonna check out a few things. Seems to be another suitcase. And a giant moon for some reason. And this lighthouse is the only thing that we can see for a mile, for miles around. So let's head into the fire, the lighthouse. Look at that moon. I mean, the moon isn't usually that big, isn't it? So we can't go to the other side, there's nothing here. But we can go through this giant ornate door. With an R, a giant R on top of the door. So let's go inside. And of course that happens. No gods or kings, only man. And a huge statue of someone. I'm gonna not tell you who that is beforehand. And then we have the Great Chain. All will be explained in due time, so let's see. We can go deeper into the lighthouse. Science, and I think there's a few other ones around. The one over there is, I don't know actually, art. Science, art, industry, and is there one behind there? No, just the giant R again. So no gods or kings, just man. And this fancy looking thing. And the bathysphere, this thing is called a bathysphere. And it's used, well, to go underwater. It's some kind of a submarine. Service radio. And we're going down. 10 fathoms? Well, most people probably know where we're going. So I think if you don't know what Bioshock is about, you might have been living under a rock. And look at that! We get an introductory video. Fire at your fingertips, incinerate. Plasmids by Ryan Industries.
I am Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow?
And I think I know this by heart by now.
Says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose Rapture.
Rapture. So welcome to Rapture.
A city where the artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be bound by petty morality, where the great would not be constrained by the small. And with the sweat of your brow, Rapture can become your city as well.
We can see a lot through the windows already. You can see a guy in a diving suit over there. Look at that whale. We'll meet those guys sooner or later. And then we have the whale. And we start hearing radio chatter. We have art collection, casino, the Fleet Hall. All good things of this earth flow into the city, and then the city breaks down. So in the meantime, you also heard a conversation between Johnny, a certain Johnny, and Atlas, and Johnny is supposed to greet us. Maybe a bit more on what we've seen. So the fact that the city part crashed, well, the lights turned off is a nice indication of what happened to Rapture, the city that we're entering right now. The man that narrated that starting video is called Andrew Ryan. And there's Johnny. And Johnny looks like he's in a bit of trouble. Uh-oh. Oh, God. So, well, that lady has hooks in her hands. Hi. And we're stuck in a bathysphere. No. Keep away. Yes, it is someone new. Hi. Goodbye. Please leave. Please leave. Get away! Oh, hi. Sorry for you people that might have trouble with epilepsy and the sort. Because that was a lot of flashing. Would you kindly pick up that shortwave radio? Yes, we will! Thank you. You're being really friendly. And that's the other person that we heard over the radio. So Atlas, the only friendly voice we've heard so far. I hope you wouldn't. So, we saw a few things already, which, okay. Which are facilities in the city, because we can see them over there again. So we need to handle that woman that got out. The Great Chain is guided by our hand. So Andrew Ryan is the leader of Rapture, and that's the man that talked to us. A man that pretty much hates everything, because he hates government, he hates religion, he hates communism. So he hates pretty much everything. And yes, she'll wrap us in the sheet. So this is a sort of bathysphere station. So this is what they use to get around in the city. Ryan doesn't own us. So indicating that not everything is good here. Well, aside from the fact that somebody got murdered right in front of us. And every departure is cancelled. Oh hi. And it's pretty dark around here.
Just a bit further.
Hi.
How do you like that, mister?
So that's taking care of it.
Now, would you kindly find a crowbar or something? Bloody splicer. Seal Johnny in before they... Goddamn splicers.
So, he called the lady a splicer, and that's exactly what these people should be called. There's also another very nice Easter egg that he just mentioned, because he said, would you kindly find a crowbar or something? A crowbar, of course, hinting at Half-Life, the melee weapon used there, but the only thing we can find here is a wrench! And this lovely thing will be us around the entire city. So let's break this down, and let's scratch through. And that doesn't look good. Oh god, oh god. Hi. So there's somebody up there. The only thing we have to defend ourselves is this wrench. So I told you there would be some clobbering. So hello! There we go. He actually took quite a bit of health off me. When hurt, press circle to use a healing item, but I think we have enough food items to refill our health bar here. So let's take a look around. We can also already hear the vending machine upstairs. And this was another splicer. You saw his face doesn't look so good. Gonna tell you in a minute what that is all about. But let's take a look around. So we're in a sort of, pre-area before you go into the metro station. Because the bathyspheres are the alternative to a metro station. One man's vision, mankind's salvation. Rapture started apparently at the 5th November of 1946. So 14 years ago. One man's vision, mankind's salvation. So they, it seems like Andrew Ryan expects people to be grateful for this city at least. Which, at a first glance, it looks pretty nice. I mean, it's not easy to build a city on the ocean's floor. Plasmids! We saw a commercial of that in the elevator as well. And we'll get to know them really, really fast. So that's one of the plasmids we can use. Quickly gonna look around a bit. Eve Hypos, you'll see in a minute why we have to use that as well. And, a gatherer's garden. Surrounded by two statues of little girls. Well, the only thing we can do, Gatherer's Garden genetic modifications, indicating what this might be. Electrobolt. And there's a chain on each of our wrists, and that must hurt. I mean, that wouldn't be the first thing I would try if I saw a needle sticking there.
Your genetic code is being rewritten. Just hold on and everything will be fine.
But I think if I could do that, it would be worth it. I mean... And for some reason he did that.
This little fish looks like he just had his cherry popped. Wonder if he's still got some Adam on.
So two splicers, aptly named Splicer 1 and Splicer 2. And then there's something else.
Let's buck. Weak. You're a weak chopper.
So he said we had our cherry popped, which kind of was true. The plasmid cherry.
You'll be no better off with a metal daddy, little fish.
A metal daddy. So you might remember those guys in those diving suits. Those are called Big Daddies. And that's one of them.
Look, Mr. Bubbles, it's an angel. I can see light coming from his belly. Wait a minute, he's still breathing. It's alright. I know he'll be an angel soon.
And that creepy little thing is a little sister that is guarded by that Big Daddy. Luckily he didn't harm us.
First time plasma's a real kick from a mule.
And look at that, we have an electric fist. Yes indeed, there is not. So, we can use that power, and that of course drains the blue bar. So if you use that on that lock, we can open it up, and that took half of the blue bar. If you look over there, that's a familiar sight, because that's the upper half of the airplane. And we can pass through that. Nice bit of indication of how much time has passed, since there was enough time, and we see the glass shattering everywhere. There was time enough for the piece of airplane to go down to the ocean floor, and that's not holding as well, so let's hurry up a bit. Airlock active. So you can close that. Yeah, thanks. Okay. Something moved over there, but I'm first gonna check over here. Consumable items are special. We saw something over there as well. Don't know if everybody caught that. There were two little red eyes popping out of that hole. That was actually a little sister. I think I got an automatic heal there. I think I did. There are some consumable items that give you either health or Eve and diminish the other ones. So cigarettes, I think, give you health, but no, give you Eve but diminish your health. And Eve is the currency we use to, well, activate our plasmids. So let's see what he's carrying. Another medkit. I'm not gonna drink booze because that diminishes our Eve. Okay. That's about it. And that was another splicer.
Give him the combo. Zap him, then whack him. 1-2 punch. Remember, the 1-2 punch.
And he's gone. And the 1-2 punch is the thing that we're gonna use a lot, especially in the earlier stages of the fight. Because we can zap him, and then equip a weapon and whack him in the face! There we go. So zapping someone causes your wrench to quadruple in damage, I think. There's another splicer that just came in. Hello! So we need 2 whacks to take care of him, which might be a bit of an issue, because that's mainly because of the difficulty. I think you can one-hit him if otherwise at this point in the game. But right now we're pretty good. Maybe talk about something else. These things are called Vita Chambers, and this is the thing that will revive you if you're dead. So we're gonna come back to the last one we've passed if we die, which is hopefully not soon. There's another splicer we can... oh no.
Ryan, I'm sorry. I won't do it again. No, please, please, don't do that. The whole thing will go. No!
And you might have heard that. Somebody got pushed into an elevator when it exploded. But sadly, the man is not dead yet. He's burning. He's burning. And let's finish him off. There we go. You gotta be careful with fire though, because we might get burned. Look at this. So, ascendancy, liberty, and individualism. Commerce, and then we have independence and liberty again. Okay. So those are a bit of the values that are appreciated in Rapture. Because as you might see already, this city was created by Andrew Ryan in the hopes of combining the best and the brightest. Okay, so this is starting to cool down as well. So let's get into the elevator first. To combine the best in their field. So we saw art, industry, and science already at the beginning of the elevator.
I need to get them out of here. But the splicers have cut me off from them. If you can reach them in Neptune's bounty, then maybe, just maybe... I know you must feel like the unluckiest man in the world right now, but you're the only hope I'll ever see my wife and child again. Go to Neptune's bounty. Find my family, please.
So we have our first real objective. We need to go to Neptune's bounty to help out Atlas saving his family. And there's a creepy sight. So there's a female splicer caressing something in a crib, but we're gonna go this way first. So there's another first aid kit here.
4 and none. Why aren't you here? Why is it today and not then?
Why aren't you here? Because this is indicating what is actually going on.
Why can't Mommy hold you to her breast and feel your teeth? Oh,
I think we can sneak up on her.
no, no, no.
There we go. So sneaking is also extra damage.
Let's change.
Because there's no baby in the crib.
They destroyed our bodies, our minds. We couldn't handle it. Best friends butchering one another. Babies strangled in cribs. The whole city went to hell.
So the plasmids turned those people into, well, you can see they don't look that good anymore. Let's pick up the revolver. So our first real firearm, and I think we can switch between... Is it like this? Yeah, okay. So we can switch between the wrench and the revolver like this. Because it has been a while for me as well, so let's... I don't know if I need to refill. And we arrive at Kashmir Restaurant. Look at this. Happy New Year 1959, indicating that whatever happened here, whatever went to shit, happened pretty recently, because they celebrated Happy New Year and last year, so that would be fine. So we can hear splices downstairs, and the dancing is also downstairs. And there were a lot of masquerade balls apparently. So let's switch back to the revolver and take a look around, because I think you might find our first audio diary in a second, telling us a bit more about what's going on here, although it might be in a lower floor as well. So there's something going on at least, and it must have been in the men's room. Let's switch back to the wrench. Oh no, he's at the other side. And there we have our first plasmid ghosts revelation. Well, revelation. I need a better word for that, but I'm not coming to it. So another dead corpse who apparently died in the toilet. And here's another diary. Hole in the bathroom wall. So now we can listen to that.
Hey, Brenda, you care to tell me why you've had a hole in the wall the size of Plymouth Rock coming out of your crapper going on 3 weeks now?
I found it
I
out
ain't
with...
saying I'm Shakespeare. I'm trying to run a respectable theater. I got working folk coming in from Port Neptune trying to catch a little diversion. And all I can think about is the stink coming out of your shitter. Get it fixed.
So the man wasn't happy with a hole in the toilet, and well, we got ambushed by this guy coming out of the toilet, which was pretty funny in its own right. So we can go downstairs as well. I'm first gonna check out the gents' bathroom, and there's the hole. But of course, we saw we could go downstairs as well. What the hell was that? I saw a shadow passing, but must have been my imagination. So we can see a guy down there. I can't jump over this for some reason.
Charlie! Charlie, where you going?
Hi. Oh, she's tough. Pick the fucking wrench. Wow, she did the number on me. I also disabled auto-aim, if you're wondering, and I'm still playing on PS4 as usual, so that might make things a bit harder as well. So another dead guy, grasping a cash registry, so that's handy for us. And I heard more splicers, so that's not really nice as well, is it? The way the health system works, I can use first aid kits on my account only, so it won't, I think on this difficulty, won't activate on its own if I lose health. But hey.
If you spot a splicer in the water, hit him with the electrobolt.
So there's 2 splicers in the water, and that insta-kills the people. Because of course, there we go, tester in the tub. Trophy! Because of course, electricity is water conducts electricity, and that causes for increased damage. So let's search the poor chaps and take a look around. There's more vodka and a new diary. A very interesting one.
New Year's, another night alone. I'm out and you're stuck in Festus, working. Huh. Imagine my surprise. I guess I'll have another drink. Here's a toast to Diane McClintock, silliest girl in Rapture. Silly enough to fall in love with Andrew Ryan. Silly enough. What happened? I'm bleeding. Oh God. What's happening?
So Diane McClintock, and she apparently, something happened at New Year's Eve, which you could clearly hear over there. So, but there was something else that was really interesting that she mentioned. She fell in love with Andrew Ryan, so the man we've heard on the video, the man that leads this place. And, well, she's gonna pop up a few more times in the future. Hello. Where did you come from? From the giant hole in the bathroom? Probably. Because that name is gonna pop up a few more times, because we're gonna hear more about what happened to her and Andrew Ryan.
Kindly lower that weapon for a minute.
I will. I will. Can I actually go down?
You think that's a child down there? Don't be fooled. She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. Whatever you thought about right and wrong on the surface, well, that don't count for much down in Rapture. Those little sisters, they carry Adam, the genetic material that keeps the wheels of Rapture turning. Everybody wants it, everybody needs it.
Yeah, everybody needs it. So Adam is the stuff we use to modify our body and to enable us to use plasmids. I don't think there's anything around here. And well, the little sisters are designed to draw Adam out of dead people's bodies. So that's why she pulled back when she saw we weren't dead yet a few minutes ago. So let's see if we can't move through here. Oh, and a splicer sees his opportunity, because Adam is the lifeblood of this city right now. And he's beating up a little girl, but her protector is never far behind. And this is an amazing scene. So Gunfire isn't doing much, and he doesn't know what to do. Oh, and he's going down. Oh, that... I think he's dead. I think he's already dead. I think that's fine. Hi.
That's the big daddy. She got his Adam. He keeps her safe.
Yep. So that's another, well, the second introduction to the Big Daddies. They kick ass, if you were wondering. They kick a lot of ass. So, now we can use a wrench to knock this lock off. Happy Chappy, Sander Cohen's Happy Chappy, now showing. So Sander Cohen is a musician of sorts. And who knows, we might come across him. There's another dead guy over here with more money in his pocket. Director's commentary. Oh, that's the way they did this. I'm actually doubting whether I should maybe I check this one out, and maybe, well, we'll see if I'll continue to do this. You've unlocked an episode of the director's commentary. Play it now or view it later from the main menu. Spoiler warning, The commentary contains in-depth discussion of plot details, including the ending. So I'm not gonna do that for you guys, because otherwise I'm gonna spoil too much. Maybe I'll put these at the end, although I might not be allowed to even do that. And I can't really, well, make comments on the commentary, right? So sorry, I probably can't do anything with that. So wow, something really, really bloody happened here. Come bite the apple at Eve's garden. And another Vita chamber, so we passed a checkpoint. Jasmine Jolene. Nope, you won't. Oh shit. Nope, there you go. Yeah, I know I have a gun. I know I have a gun. I know I have. There you are.
I'm not a bad person.
And I was in the face. And well, we need to go down there. And you can see a splicer already trying to apparently loot a dead Big Daddy. But I'm gonna take this opportunity and loot this guy first. He's also carrying a wrench. I'm gonna take this opportunity to take a little break. So when we come back, we're gonna, well, probably zap that guy and electrocute the shit out of him. So thank you guys enormously for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to like it right here on YouTube. I'm gonna pay close attention to my surrounding. And well, if you haven't already, don't forget to give it a thumbs up to subscribe to my channel, because I really appreciate any support you guys can give me. And well, see you guys next time. Goodbye.